Alright, Yuridamarang, Uanadi Nathan Sentance, Wadri Gibia Baladu. So I'm Nathan Sentance, I'm a Wadri man, family from originally Bathurst, but I'm a librarian archivist by trade, though I work at the Australian Museum in First Nations programming. And my personal style is usually sort of t-shirts and jeans. But I usually wear t-shirts similar to the one that I'm wearing today to sort of, because I find that my work is not separate from my sort of personal life, so I try to wear my personal life on my body.
My style, I'd say it's handmade. It's critical. You know, it embodies critical thinking, and it's also quite practical for the job that I do.
Well, my name is Amy Walduck. I am an outreach librarian currently in the Gold Coast in Queensland, Australia. My personal style is toddler grandma. So that is basically permission to wear whatever the heck I want to wear with whatever the heck I want to wear.
That one's a bit easier, I think, for me to describe. I tend to just reduce it down to transvestite metalhead.
I would say that it's eclectic and colourful, and probably a little bit political and queer influence.
If you asked 18-year-old Nathan what a librarian looked like, it would probably be a dorky person with a cardigan and a bun or something. I don't know.
Well, the stereotype around librarians, I think, is you've got to divide that into what real people experience librarians wearing and then the media version of what the stereotype of librarians is. Which is, you know, the stereotype media version is the tight hair with the bun and the glasses and maybe like the white shirt and the straight skirt. Very, very rigid sort of dress sense. But I think the general public, especially people who see librarians in public libraries, actually see them as quite sort of just really boring and unnoticeable, I would say.
We do have quite a lot of, there are lots of cardigans. Glasses are popular. So I guess that it does fit the stereotype a little bit there. But I don't see many pearls these days, which is good, I think. We're moving away from that. Lots of comfortable shoes as well. I think that's...
You know, in that traditional sense, there was almost that sort of gatekeeper role, right? But you've also got aspects associated with why should I, as a user of the library, trust you, the librarian, as a source of authority or credibility or reliability or all of those things associated with, you know, those aspects associated with dispensing information, right? So I think the stereotype ties in with that sort of role.
I also like the way I identify with librarian fashion most is probably I do fundamentally go for comfort, which does often come at odds to the typical feminine because it's not by default a something that is worn, that has been traditionally worn for comfort. So yeah.
I think, my workplaces have been good in the sense that they've given me autonomy of the clothing I wear, which I like because, again, I like to sort of wear statements on my body because I like to outwardly always say what I'm into. So
I think because they're used to not seeing people express themselves or be full of colour and happiness and joy. So when they see somebody else bring that into the workplace, they actually really, really like it. And I get so many positive comments on how I dress in the workplace. People look at me and say, I love what you're wearing, I love your accessories, where'd you get your earrings?
And people have said that like my outfits sort of bring joy to the workplace, which is nice. That makes me proud because I definitely remember, when I was just starting out in the workplace and also a lot more shy. It meant a lot to me to see other people who were just dressing how they wanted to, unashamedly. So I've kind of always taken that with me, and now I'm giving back as well.
For a long period of time, up until not too long ago, my boss, who was like, was an out gay man, and I remember the first time I came to work wearing a skirt, and which I wasn't doing when I started, and he didn't say a thing about it. And then right near the end of the interaction, he was about to leave the room and said, "Oh, by the way, love the look." And that was the only thing he ever said about it. I think that speaks volumes. And
so what I wear, I look for reachability, so the ability to pull things off shelves. Layers, because you're moving between cells that are climate controlled, so that's why we wear cardigans. Sensible shoes, because we do so much walking. And then I like to put a little bit of myself in there. So I wear a lot of, handmade clothes. So that's how the workplace shapes what I wear. I think the Australian library style is so diverse, and it's absolutely wonderful. And I think that we're seeing a lot of sharing of that style in a really active and all-embracing online community.
Librarians are like broader society and very diverse, so how we dress sort of reflects that, I think. Some people dress bright, some people dress muted, some people wear t-shirts, some people love to look professional. I always like librarians who wear sort of suits to work and stuff like that.
So I don't think clothing choices can be neutral. I think they can possibly be subconscious in terms of what their intent is, and in terms of what you want to convey about yourself and the type of person that you are. But I think it's a very big part of your identity, I think, whether you like it or not.
If I do have to wear a suit, or feel like I have to wear a suit or dress formally or professionally, I will try to subvert it a little bit with a bow tie or a tie, or maybe a badge as well.
If you're wearing what makes you happy, it makes you more confident. And a happy, confident librarian is a better librarian.